What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Casper's Kicks once again. Appreciate y'all for stopping in and checking out the channel. So it's like an hour or two before the Texans and the Astros play. I'm actually about to go to the Texans game, but I was like, let me record this video real quick because it is an early review for y'all. So recording, going to the Texans game, gonna try to watch the Astros game at the same time, and then come home and edit this video. So busy night for me, but like I said, I had an early review, so wanted to go ahead and knock it out for y'all. So what I have for y'all today is the Air Jordan 2 Chicago, which is set to release at the end of December. So before we jump into that review, I'm going to do a quick daily lace-up. So starting off, of course, I mentioned in the previous video, we are getting the Air Jordan 7 trophy rooms this weekend, this Saturday. Now, they were doing an in-store raffle in Orlando, which I believe is where the trophy room store is. So if you're in Orlando, we're able to enter the raffle in-store. Good luck to you. Hopefully you're able to hit there. Now, there's also going to be an online release this Saturday, and they put out basically a flyer letting us know about the online release, and it just says the Air Jordan 7 Retro, new sheriff in town, and then it says online release Saturday, November 5th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 9 a.m. Central Time and 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then it has the trophy room website on here as well. So if you're going for the trophy room 7s on Saturday, I will be doing that. Good luck. I have no idea how that site's going to be. We already know about the whole trophy room fiasco. We've seen a bunch of memes and stuff about backdooring already, so I will be very curious to see how they handle this online release. I'm also interested to see if they'll have any bot protection on there, because if not, no one's copying these off the online website, because that site is going to be bot heavy if it has no bot protection. So fingers crossed for bot protection, but we're going to have to wait and see. I've already been offered early pairs for the trophy room 7s, or just pre-order pairs. I turned it down. I really didn't want to pay what the price was, but if I'm unable to cop for retail, I may just pull the trigger and get a pair so I can do a review for y'all. It's just going to be a wait and see after Saturday what I decide to do. Now, continuing on, so today we actually had a shock drop, and it wasn't a surprise, but it was over the DJ Khaled Jordan 5, and this was the Crimson Bliss colorway, which is like that salmon colored colorway. So I have the stock numbers. So we had men's 4 through men's 15, and there were a total of 10,500 pairs. So not a ton of pairs, but still a pretty good amount. I took an L on them. I was unable. I tried on 2 accounts and just had no luck at all. So they have men's pairs, GS pairs, little kids and toddler sizes, so full family size run. I took an L on everything. But if you're able to cop the DJ Khaled 5s, let me know in the comments. I'm going to try and get a pair. Hopefully I can get both pairs that are dropping on Cyber Monday, but if not, I don't know. It's not too big of a deal, but I would like to get a pair in hand just to see what they look like, and of course do a review for y'all. So if I can, then of course, like I said, I will do that. So that is everything I have for the daily lace-up. So let's go ahead and jump into this review over the Air Jordan 2 Chicagos. Alright, so starting off, we have the box, and we have the regular Air Jordan 2 box. Now, the shoe is supposed to be reflective of the 1986 release for this shoe, so things are going to look very similar to that pair. I'm sure there's going to be like some slight subtle differences, but the shoe is supposed to mimic what that should look like in 1986. So we have the original Jordan 2 box, which has the Wings logo on the top. Could you see how it has there on the side, the Wings logo? But you do have the Air Jordan going across the top here, and the lid is white. So I'll give y'all a quick 360. The bottom of the lid is black, or the bottom of the box is black. So 360 around here, and then of course you do see the Nike symbol on the side of the box here. Alright, so jumping to the label. The label reads Air Jordan 2 Retro. The colorway is white, varsity red, and black. This is a size 8 in men's. Retail price on these is $200. Now, like I said, they do come out in December, and the release date is set for December 30th, which is the last Jordan we're set to get for 2022, barring some last minute shoe that drops on the 31st or something like that. This is supposed to be the last Jordan that we're getting this year. So if you're interested in the Jordan 2, late Christmas gift right here. It's a nice shoe, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not too big into Jordan 2s, but it still is a nice shoe if I must say so myself. So going to the inside, you have a white inside lid here, and then you have white paper with this. And then going to the inside, no green sticker on the inside of the box. So just a plain inside of the box there. Alright, let's go ahead and jump to the shoes. So, this is the Air Jordan 2 Chicago. Give y'all that quick 360 over these. Like I mentioned, not a bad shoe at all. It's honestly, to me, it's a simple shoe, but it's a nice shoe at the same time. So I think a lot of people are going to like these. Of course, it is a retro, so people are going to be very interested in them, especially if you had the Jordan 2s Jordan 2 Chicagos when they originally came out. People are going to have that nostalgia factor with it. And then if you just like Jordan 2s in general, you're going to want to get this pair. So starting off with the outsole, you have the regular Jordan 2 outsole. You see hints of the black Nike. You have the red and then the white on the bottom as well. And then of course y'all know how Jordan 2s go. There is the size right there. So like I said, this is a size 8. So you do see the 8 on the bottom of the shoe there. And that is basically it. It is an all rubber outsole. Feels pretty sturdy, so feels good. Now moving to the midsole, you have an all black midsole, and that wraps all the way around the inside of the shoe, and then back towards the toe box here, and then back on the outside of the shoe as well, and just back towards the back. So all black midsole that wraps all the way around, like I mentioned. Now moving up to the upper, so you have a all leather upper, which is primarily in white. You do have like that Reptile style leather feel on here as well. So you have two different types, that Reptile style, and then you have the smooth leather as well. So we'll start off with the toe box. So you do have that smooth leather going along the toe box there. You do see the hole perforations there on that wrap around the toe box. They do go towards the outside, but you do see them wrapping here. Like I'm trying to get it off my face. And then the front of the toe box as well. You see that white leather there. So that continues to wrap around the shoe. Like I mentioned, you do see more of the hole perforations there. And then we'll continue back. So once you get to this portion of the shoe right here, that is where you start to see that kind of Reptile style leather where it's got that rough look to it. There we go. So that's on both sides of the shoe. And as we get to the other side, I'll go ahead and show you all that as well. Alright, and since we're over here, I'll go ahead and talk about the hang tag on here. So it does have the Wings logo on here. And it says Nike Air on the back. And it's like a pretty thin piece of cardboard, so it can bend. So if you get a pair and it's already bent, it's because it's pretty thin and it's not metal or anything like that. Now considering on or along the ankle, you have that smooth leather again, and then as you get towards the back, you have Nike written out in red, and then you have that red piece right here, and then black along the heel as well, and then white on this underneath portion right here. And it is pretty smooth. The leather is very smooth on here. Now continuing on, here's more of that Reptile style there, the like snake or like lizard type of feel to it, and then more white along here, and then just continuing back on, you see more of those hole perforations, and then continuing back up to the front of the shoe. Now like I mentioned, some pieces of this smooth leather on here is actually really smooth, and then you have that rough feel with that other leather on here, and it does have like ridges in it and everything. So continuing on to the laces, so you do have the white lace holes here. Let me get off my face. So white lace holes, and that's on both sides of the shoe. And then these do come with the black laces. No additional laces are with this shoe, but the black laces are already laced in there. I think black will look fine with these. It will pop out because it is basically an all white shoe. Now going to the tongue, you have a all white tongue with a Wings logo on the tongue. It is in red, and it does have Air Jordan written out in there in black. And so that is everything with the outside of the shoe. So going to the inside, you have a black sock liner, and that wraps all the way around there. And of course you don't see the insole in there. I did take the insole out already, but I can go ahead and tell y'all the production date on these. So the production date on here is April 12th 2022 to July 23rd 2022. So just a couple months ago that these shoes were made. Now like I mentioned, I had already taken the insole out. So this is the insole. You have an all black insole, Nike Air written out in white, and then you do have the size sticker on here, which is a size 8. This is the back of the insole. It is all white on the back side. And then these do have a shoe tree with them. You have a paper shoe tree, which we've been seeing with a lot of the recent Jordans. It's a paper shoe tree. Now I'll go ahead and show y'all the other shoe as well. No differences in the two. They look exactly the same, but I will give y'all that quick 360 of this shoe as well, just so y'all have an idea of what they look like. But like I mentioned, they look exactly the same. No differences in the two. Same outsole there. And then back up to the top there. And last but not least, what also comes with this Air Jordan 2 Chicago, you get a booklet, which we saw with the Fire Red 3s when they released. So that is the booklet right there. And it does have like a Wings logo on the front and on the back side as well. And then we'll just go ahead and open it up. So it's just got information on the Air Jordan 2 and the Nike Air in general. It's got the breakdown of the materials in here, and yeah, so, and also comes in different languages. Looks like French and Spanish maybe is on the back side, but it just has a breakdown of everything with this Jordan 2 and then the Nike Air aspect to the shoe as well. So that is everything with the Air Jordan 2 Chicago. Let me know if you're planning on going for these. Is it a must-cop for you? Is it a pass? Like I mentioned for myself, it's an Air Jordan 2, so it's gonna have that like split factor to it, where some people are gonna want these, some people aren't going to want these. If I can get them for resale, I will try to get them, but it's not like a must cop 100% for me. I'm not the biggest Jordan 2 person. They're not bad, but they're just sometimes hard for me to wear personally, so I just never really wear them. But like I said, I will try to potentially give me a pay for retail, but I probably wouldn't pay resale for this shoe. But let me know how y'all feel about them. Must cop, pass? Are you gonna pay resale? What are your thoughts on this Air Jordan 2 Chicago? As always, I do appreciate y'all for stopping in. Don't forget, this Saturday we have the release of the Trophy Room 7s online on the Trophy Room website. Let's just hope things go smoothly with that website. If not, y'all already know I will be making a video, because there's already been a bunch of pre-orders going on for this shoe. And then also, if you're interested in the DJ Khaled 5s, the 2 pairs come out on Cyber Monday, which is the Monday after Thanksgiving. So we have a couple weeks for that. We have Lost and Founds coming up, A Mama Near 4s. So it's a busy November, which I've talked about already. So just be prepared for everything to come. And then I think that's everything I have for y'all. So as always, appreciate y'all for stopping in. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button and notification bell so you can stay today when I post new content. On the road to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can know when I post new videos. I should have another early review coming this weekend. Just waiting on the shoe to get to me, and of course, when I get it, I will drop that video at ASAP. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. Stay safe and stay blessed. Go Astros. Let's get this dub in Game 5 and bring it on back to the H so we can shut this down in Game 6. Enjoy y'all's week, like I said. Catch y'all later. Stay safe and stay blessed. Caster's Kicks is out of here.